Oh, it's very brave. Ah!
Hello, welcome back.
Hi, everyone.
I'm going to pass back and forth.
Thank you.
Yeah, because otherwise it's going to be weird sound.
So as you can see, we're trying out a new sound system today to get better quality sound. And thank you. And yes, it is pink. I think Peter might be trying to hide it with his hand, but it's very pink. That's the only one I had.
I'm not actively trying to hide it. It's just that it's not that big. Let's take that as we said. But it's not. It's not that big. This was the only colour they had, and it's just. There's a reason why microphones are just done in black.
Anyway, today we're talking about our last week in Singapore, where we've done two quite exciting things that I want to share with you guys. One of them was going to the cloud forest. Now, I love cloud forest. It's one of my favorite places in Singapore, I think.
It is very cool.
Yeah.
Like, it's a really nice place to go.
It's not actually very expensive to visit either.
Yeah, we thought it was really expensive.
I think it was just like $20-ish per person. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just our memory that it was expensive, but it's when everything is clubbed together, it's really pricey.
Yeah.
But actually, it's not.
Yeah. You get to see lots of beautiful flowers, beautiful landscapes. It's a whole mountain encased within a dome, and it's meant to simulate the cloud forest. There are beautiful orchids there. There are waterfalls. There's a giant waterfall. And Finlay slept through all of it. He fell asleep.
I think we should rewind a little bit. Finlay has fallen asleep through just about every big thing we've tried to take them to.
Yeah.
He fell asleep on the way to the cloud forest. We had a 5-minute walk, and he did not want to walk, so he went in the pram. And we got to the cloud forest. That 5-minute walk, he'd fallen asleep. And once he's asleep,
That's it.
you can
fire a cannon next to him. He will not wake up. While he was asleep, Izzy had a free run. So she enjoyed running around, touching everything, pressing all the buttons. She had lots of fun. But Finlay did wake up in time for the misting. So misting is something that happens a few times a day in the cloud forest, where they create like a cloud around all the trees, all the flowers, to make sure they're watered.
a mist, you might say.
Very clever. So he woke up just in time to see all of that. And he did have fun in the end. They played together in the light room where like lots of lights light up when you run around them. Izzy was very happy to see her brother. And Finlay finally saw the waterfall.
And did not like the waterfall. Well, he was
Yes.
he was entertained by the waterfall at a distance, but with the two of them right next to each other, you see the difference between the two children. Finlay immediately wanted the pram hood pulled over his head. Izzy wanted the pram hood pulled over his head, but not hers, so that she could stay getting wet.
She loves water, as you would see from our previous video. So Cloud Forest was great, but we also went to the zoo. Finally, I don't think we've been to the zoo before. We went to a night safari before, when we've been to Singapore.
Yeah, we went to the night safari years ago when we were here with friends, but we've never been here before. We've never been to the zoo.
We're not big fans of zoos in general, but that one is an impressive zoo, and I would say it's definitely worth a visit.
Yeah, conservation and Breeding programs, really important, something that should be supported. Zoos, we're less keen on unless they are very specifically dedicated to that. But it's a big thing in Singapore. It is apparently a very good zoo.
And they do a lot of work on conservation and other
animal breeding and
things. Yeah. And we saw a tiny hippo. I think there's a word for it.
Pygmy hippo.
Thank you. Pygmy hippo running underwater. I loved it. Anyway, the kids loved the zoo. They ran around, watched all the animals very seriously. They saw zebras being fed, which Finlay was very excited by. They're going to open the gate. Oh, look, they're opening the gates. Can you see them? You see them coming? Oh, no, they're showing.
Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. My two.
They saw monkeys running around and jumping and peeing, which Finlay found hilarious.
Yes, he did.
Doesn't quite like toilet humor to get a child giggling.
Did you see a monkey wee?
Yeah.
And there was some gorillas fighting as well, which was quite fascinating for them to watch. We watched a sea lion do whatever sea lions do, lots of tricks. Do you want to talk about a sea lion?
They did some tricks, some swimming, did some recovery, which was very entertaining, like dive deep down in the pool to recover a watch.
Oh, yes.
Gave a seal impression, showing the difference between a seal and a sea lion.
That was quite funny. I'm not sure I have a good video of that, but that was very funny.
Yeah. No, they're very nice. Yeah. Fun fact, I have kissed a seal. Oh, no, actually, no, I have kissed a sea lion.
Have you?
I told you that at the time. You evidently forgot. I thought it would be a surprising enough fact that you would remember this, but apparently no. Yeah, I don't actually remember where or why. Maybe it was in Barcelona on a school trip.
See, I think it was so surprising. I just forgot.
Yeah, it was part of a show, the same sort of thing, but the sea lion was told to go and kiss someone in the audience, and I was in the front row, and the trainer, handler person pointed at me. The sea lion came around, it rose up high, and then its head went up and just like smacked forward with my lips.
Charming.
Yeah, bristly and salty.
So there we go. Peter gets the sea lion. Finlay had some interaction with the animals. Some unwilling interaction. Shall we watch the clip?
Very brave. Ah! Well, there goes all those fun. Oh, it's very brave.
So right here, when the monkey steals our food, I thought this was hilarious. About 5 seconds later, when Finn started to wail, I realized it wasn't quite so funny. I thought, we can just buy more bread. It's not the end of the world. And I was entertained by the monkey stealing our food. Okay, I still find it funny. But Finlay really didn't. He's very possessive of his bread, apparently. And I just hope it doesn't traumatize him.
But the zoo is great. It has it has lots of animals to watch, but also if you want a break, it has a big splash pad area and a playground, just a whole kids zone where kids can run around. It's mostly shaded. There are some animals for petting and interacting with, so you can feed. I think you can feed like ponies and sheep. We missed that because we arrived there too late. But you can feed some of the farm animals. There are bunnies. cats and dogs that again you can pet.
Yeah, they did even. Yeah, they even had just a whole room filled with cats and another filled with dogs. Or a pen.
Next to each other. I wonder if they could see each other.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they could or not. I mean, it looked a bit like a cat cafe inside. It wasn't a cafe. Like, you couldn't go in, otherwise we would have. It seemed a really incongruous thing to have in a zoo. Even in the... I can't remember what that section was called, but like...
It was the kids zone.
Yeah, like the furry animal section.
But yeah, anyway, if you're there with kids, there is, other than watching lots of animals, there are some areas for kids to chill out and play and release some of the energy, which our kids definitely needed. But yeah, that was our last week in Singapore. We loved our time there. It's been amazing. But since then, we have moved on. We are in another country, as some of you already know, and we'll post an update about that as soon as possible.
We are 4 countries on from Singapore.
Okay, I'm catching up on editing.
Yeah. The last thing to add on Singapore, we really loved it, partly because we really loved being in Singapore. It's a very nice city. We loved it because we got to spend time with some really good friends who we don't get to see very often. But the other reason we loved it is because we were able to have a routine for a whole month with our kids and ourselves in a gorgeous country. So I really valued getting to spend time with the kids in the pool every day, and also being able to like have a set workout routine just outside in the sun was really lovely. And I made a huge amount of progress with my flexibility and my strength goals over the course of just 4 weeks there.
Same, I was able to establish good routine for myself as well. So we had good amount of time to spend on ourselves and on the family. So I think mentally it worked out really well for us.
If you want to see how we progressed with our fitness goals, or how I progressed with my fitness goals, because I've been tracking it, there'll be a future video coming out on that in...
Upcoming.
Yeah, ask the video editor when it's coming.
But yeah, this is it for but yeah, this is it.
Can you tell that we're tired? We are, like I said, we are 4 countries on from Singapore now. We're a little bit behind. Someone is a little bit behind on video editing. And the last few days were quite stressful. So I think we're being silly now.
Okay, this is it on Singapore. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.
Like and subscribe.
Bye.
Oh, bye.
I'm cutting that.